Hello, hello! My name is Callista and welcome to another video update. Today is the 21st of June. My apologies for how late this is. I had a lot of stuff come up at the beginning of the month, so I decided to hold off. But yes, on the 1st, the KallistaPlays channel turned 6 years old. My goodness. I know I say this every year, but it really does just feel like it was yesterday that I started off. It is so strange, the fact that I've been doing this for 6 years. Now, to toast this in, as always, I like to try something a little different, a little new every time I do a video update. So today we have this, it's Smirnoff, there we go. It's a raspberry crush, I guess raspberry mixed with lemonade and vodka. I've never had this before. I'm not much of a vodka drinker. I tend to go for cider. That is my drink of choice. So cheers. Ooh, that has a very strong raspberry smell. That has an extremely strong raspberry smell. This does not taste alcoholic, which I find concerning. It just tastes like a raspberry lemonade. It just tastes like a raspberry lemon. Like, if I were handed this, I could see myself having multiple of them before I realised, wait a minute, I think there's vodka in this. I think there's vodka. It's very nice, but like I said, it's the concern of, like, I could drink this quite happily and not know that there's any alcohol in it whatsoever. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You can live there whilst we go through, yes, the state of the channel. This time also I do have my notes. As always, I have my notes, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. This time last year, we had 71 Let's Plays on the channel and 68 of them were complete. Right now, we are sat at 89 Let's Plays on the channel and 86 of them are complete. That is 18 Let's Plays completed over the past year. I am very happy with that. Last year, I think I did 10. So the fact that we've had such a jump, that makes me very happy. I know why. It's because I've done a bunch of very short games. We had games like Click Holding, which was literally just 1 episode. The Star Named EOS, 2 episodes. Behind the Frame, 2 episodes. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, that again, very short. Very short. Some very short games over in the weekend slot, and that has boosted that number. It's satisfying. It's satisfying. I always like it when I can do more Let's Plays than I did in the previous year. It hits something in my brain that I'm like, yes, satisfying. My goals were to maintain my schedule to the best of my ability and to hit 1,800 subs. That last one. So at the beginning of this year, if you would ask me, will you hit your goal? I would have said no, because I was sat at, I believe I was set at 1,400, and I was getting maybe 1 or 2 subscribers a month. So I had pretty much, resigned myself to, okay, I'm not going to hit my goal this year. I'm going to be quite a ways from my goal. However, in March and April, something amazing happened, because right now I am currently sat at 2,909 subscribers. I am 91 subscribers away from hitting 3,000. Let's toast to that. Let's toast to that. Cheers. Cheers to you all. Yeah, something amazing happened in March. I gather there was some new Danganronpa meme. I don't keep up with that, but I've been told that Danganronpa blew up in March, and obviously I have a bunch of Danganronpa shorts, and then I think it was in April, I gained 601 subscribers alone, and that was just in April. And then I gained 300 or whatever in March. It was probably more than that. But either way, I jumped from 1,400 to 2,900 over the course of a couple of months. And I was literally just sat there like, what the fuck? What is this? I was horrified. I was very happy, but I was also absolutely horrified. I was like, who are all these people? Who are all of these people? What is this jump dig? That is, that really did blow my mind. It was insane. It was insane. I am so happy that I was able to not only reach my goal, but surpass it so much. I think I'll hit 3,000 over the next couple of months, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but I am so close to 3,000 subs. I am so close, and it's mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing. So I want to say a big thank you. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, new subscribers, old subscribers, subscribers who just like check in with my channel every so often. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. My goals for the coming year, as always, maintain my schedule to the best of my ability. I think I'd like to see if I can hit 4,000. That might be a stretch, because like I only reached 2,900 because I had a short go insanely viral. So maybe I'm stretching myself when I really shouldn't, but that's what I'd like to aim for. There's nothing wrong with aiming for something. You might not hit it, but you know, that's what we're working towards. So yeah, 4,000 subscribers by this time next year. The current Let's Plays, currently we are playing Pillars of Eternity, The Seance of Blake Manor, and Little Kitty Big City. So Pillars of Eternity, we are almost finished with that. We are almost finished. I've recorded, I think, up to episode 135, I think. One second, I can check whereabouts I'm up to. Maybe, yes, no. Okay, I must be up to, did I say episode 100? No, 200. 240-ish, I believe. I think, so where I'm at, I'm just speaking with all of the gods in Tir Evron. That's where I'm up to. So, I think I'm gonna hit 250. I think maybe not that many. Like, I don't exactly know how those conversations are going to go, but right now, I feel like we may hit 250. I said might very strangely. I do apologize. It's so hot. It's so hot. We're on the verge of another heat wave. We've just had one. Then we've had some very nice cooler weather. And now it's looking like we might be diving straight into a second heat wave. And I'm just like, please, no, I can't cope. I'm not built for the heat. I am built for the cold. That's where I am meant to be. Like, put me in cold, rainy climates and I will thrive. You put me in the heat, I will wilt. I will wilt like a very sad, sad flower. But hey ho. Hey ho, that's where we're going. So I just have to deal with it. I just have to deal with it. I have to break out the 20 shitty fans because our houses here don't have AC. Yeah, where was I? What was I saying? Yeah, I think we might reach 250 episodes with Pillars of Eternity. I would be surprised if we go much further than that. Because literally, all I have left, do Tir Evron, whatever happens there, and then literally it's the end of the game. I've completed all of the other quests. I've done all of the big boss fights that I know about, the Master Below, the Phylacteries, Promise, all of them done and dusted. All of the companion quests, all of the side quests that I had on my roster, that's all done. It is literally just Tir Evron, whatever happens at Tir Evron, the end of the game, and Burial Isle. So, like I said, I would be very surprised if we got much further than 250. That is what 6 years of LPing is telling me. 250 episodes for Pillars of Eternity. The Seance of Blake Manor. I'm loving the Seance. I've just completed, I'm a couple of episodes after the ball. Dear God, the end of the ball. I won't spoil it, but there was a moment where I was doing the thing, and I turn, and I see something, and I go, oh no. Not today, Satan, just keep running. Keep running. That bull was so cool and so terrifying. Like, it was... I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that, and it exceeded all of my expectations. It really did. I'm loving the Saints of Blade Manor. I'm absolutely loving it. And then we have Little Kizzy Big City, which I've really only just started. Yeah, my friend Eclipse got me that for my birthday a year or two ago, so I'm very excited that I'm finally getting round to playing that. I do apologise that I keep messing about with my fringe, but I can feel it. I can feel it kind of draping over my eyes, and I'm like, not today. Not today. I've got very long eyelashes, and they're getting caught on random hairs, and it's annoying. It's annoying me. But yeah, so that's what we've got going on there. Upcoming, so once I finish Pillars of Eternity, the plan is to jump into Dreadfire, or Deadfire, whichever one it is. Yeah, so we're going to jump straight into Pillars of Eternity 2. And then we have Greedfall. And I don't know if I want to do it at the start of Greedfall or when I'm about halfway through, because Greedfall is the last game that was on my previous list. So if you don't remember, because it is, you know what, let me just check. How many years ago was it? How many years ago was it that I did my vote on the next, primary Let's Play? It was 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago that I did my last vote. In my defense, the games were Nier Replicant, the entire Mass Effect trilogy, Pillars of Eternity, which is 2 games, and then Greedfall. So yeah, I had to get through 7? I'm bad at maths. But yeah, so I had to play through 7 games. So yeah, it's taken me 3 years. However, once we do Greedfall, that will be that list done. So it will be time for the second vote for my next few primary LPs. It's frustrating. So I had my 4 games picked out. I had them picked out. I had them ready. And then my friend Dom got me Claire Obscure Expedition 33 for Christmas. And he has been begging me, Callista, when are you going to play Claire Obscure? When are you going to play Claire Obscure? When is it coming to the channel? And yeah, he has been begging, and I'm very eager to play Claire Obscure. I've heard a lot of good things. I have so far remained damn near completely unspoiled for it. I've done really good on avoiding spoilers for that game, and I'm kind of like, I don't know how much longer I can continue to do that. So yeah, with the addition of Claire Obscure, I'm now like, okay, I've got 5 games that I want to play, and I have 4 slots open. So which one do I cut? Which one do I... This is literally the to be fair, no one's asked me to play Veilguard. I want to play Veilguard because I started off this channel as a Dragon Age channel. To be fair, it wasn't exclusively Dragon Age. Obviously, I've always had the secondary LPs and the weekend LPs. But my first series that I did in the primary slot was Dragon Age. And I like Veilguard. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it has no flaws. God only knows I can complain about that game. When I'm in that mood, I can complain the fuck out of that game. But the vodka may or may not be hitting me. I don't know. We're just gonna take another sip. Gonna take another wee sip. There we go. I like it. I enjoy it. I was combining like and enjoy, I think, and my brain got a wee bit confused there. Yeah, I like it. I like it for what it is. It's not perfect. It's not, it's not flawless. I can understand why someone might take issue with it, but I enjoy it. I like it, and I want to bring it to the channel. The other 3 games on that list, I'm not going to say what they are. I'm not going to say what they are because I want them to be a surprise. However, and now I have to like, what games were they again? One of them is a game that has been recommended to me so many times. So, like, seriously, this is one of the most recommended games to me on the channel. I have had so many people say, you need to play this. Callista, when are you going to play this? Have you heard of this game? You have? When are you going to play this? So I'm loath to cut that. Another one is a game that, to be actually the last two are both games that one person in particular, they're both different people, but they're both games that I have one person who's like, this? So I'm like, oh, I'll disappoint them. I'll disappoint them if I cut one of the, like, it hurts. It hurts my heart. It hurts my soul. I may have a preliminary vote on my membership page. Also, channel memberships. We're currently at 19 members, so thank you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. But yeah, I may do a preliminary vote just to see, okay, which game do I cut so that Expedition 33 can, get in that list. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I had them nicely plotted out, and then Dominic handing me Clair Obscur on a plate, going, bam, there, play this. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for my Christmas present. It's just thrown up my plans. My plans are now in disarray. What else? Oh yeah, Gilbert got an upgrade. I was saying in the last. Also, I do apologise for not doing a video update in December. I wasn't doing so hot. I'll go over that in the personal update. But yeah, I by the time I felt mentally better, it was March. And at that stage I was like, well, I may as well just wait until June. I've got a video update in June to come. I might as well just wait for that. So yeah, my apologies that there wasn't a video update in late December, early January. The last video update, so this time last year, I mentioned I was going to upgrade Gilbert's graphics card, and he has. He now has it's a Quicksilver AMD Radeon something 60 gigabytes. It's either a 9070 or a 1070. It's a 9070. There we go. Yeah, it's a 9070 Quicksilver something. I don't get it. I'm not going to pretend I get it. However, with that, Dom from before, he did say, hey, like, looking over your specs, you should be able to play Clair Obscur, like, with no issues. And so because of that, I'm looking at the Outer Worlds, the space one. They're both space ones, and not the one that's from the creators of Fallout New Vegas. The other one. Yeah, that's another game that I've had a bunch of people say, Callista, you need to play this. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, okay, if I can play Clair Obscur, then surely I can play this with no issues. So I'm looking at that. I'm also looking at Plague Tale Requiem. I played the first game and I tried to play the second game, and Gilbert was having some issues, so I was like, okay, once I've gotten him upgraded, then I'll take a look at the sequel. And now that he had, oh my god, I do apologise. Vodka, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me, Smirnoff? I think it's vodka. Smirnoff does vodka, right? But why pray tell are you doing this? I shouldn't be having more, but dear God, the heat. Dear God, the heat. It is, it's not pleasant. It is not pleasant in this back room. This back room gets so stiflingly hot, painfully hot. It is not pleasant. So yeah, I'm like, I need to drink more to cool me down, but the vodka is getting to me. Yes. Shit, what was I saying? But yeah, now that Gilbert has been upgraded, I'm looking at those two games and I'm thinking, maybe soon for the pair of you. So be on the lookout for those games. Okay, the personal update. How long have I been recording? Let's see. 21 minute dick. Oh shit, I've just seen me hair. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Like I said, my hair does not do well in the heat. My hair does not do well in the heat. It is looking rough. I do apologise. It's too hot. It's too hot. Yeah, the personal update. Let's start off with the hair. Yeah, I've had a haircut. So I was brunette for a wee while. I've decided to go back to blonde. So I'm a natural blonde. It has been so long since I saw my natural hair colour, and I just felt, you know what, like it's gonna be novel. It's gonna be novel. And I asked for a pixie cut as well. I was just the length of it was frustrating me. It was frustrating me, and I was like, you know what, I can't be asked. Just cut it short. So I am when it's not hot, when I'm not sweating cobs, it looks really cute. I promise. It looks really cute when I am cold or I have access to air conditioning. It looks so good. But otherwise, it's like, it's just, I'm like, please, heat. I can't deal with you. I can't deal with you anymore. But yeah, so I got a haircut, got that all cut off. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a nice change. Like I said, I was dyeing my hair for about 10 years. So like I said, it's been a decade. It's been a decade since I was blonde, and I was like, yeah, I fancy that for a wee while. It pains me to say this, I don't think I'll ever dye my hair an unnatural colour again, and that hurts. That really hurts. So I have an allergy to bleach, and it's not a life endangering allergy. It wasn't that like my throat would close up. I would itch. Like my eyeballs would become itchy. It took everything. Every time I went to the hairdressers, it would take everything to not claw out my own eyes. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. Like it hurt so much. And I've just reached a point where, as much as I love having pink hair, blue hair, green hair, just multicolored hair, I love that so much. It is so painful that I don't think I can tolerate it. And I was taking antihistamines. Like I would always take a couple of antihistamines before every hairdresser's appointment. And like I said, I was fighting the urge not to claw out my own eyes. I can only imagine how bad that would have been without those antihistamines. Like it was absolutely awful. It was absolutely awful. And I just don't think I can deal with it. I don't think I can cope. So yeah, I think anytime I dye my hair in the future, it will be a natural hair colour. But yeah, no more bleaching my hair, sadly. Yeah, it hurts. But hey ho, like I can't. I can't deal with the pain any longer. I'm like, no, I can't. I've still been, like, last year I was dealing with a lot of excess anxiety. I'm still dealing with that. It's not been quite so bad. It's at a level where I can operate, which is good. Operating is good. But it is still just kind of there in the background at a low but still quite noticeable level. Here's the thing, I have an anxious personality type. I don't have anxiety, I should just specify that. I don't have anxiety, I have an anxious personality type. And as a general rule of thumb, at any given moment, I am probably going to feel anxious, but it's at such a level that it doesn't impact me. However, the past couple of years, it's been raising, not to the point where, I couldn't handle it. It was just more present. And that has decreased, that has been nice, but it is still very much so there. I can feel it. I can feel it in the back of my mind. It's like this little voice that's like Tina from Bob's Burgers. It's that I can't memorize. I can't mimic that noise, but you know that noise. If you've seen Bob's Burgers, you know that noise that Tina does. Like it's there. It's always there in the back of my mind. I can ignore it a lot of the time, which is great, but just occasionally I'm like, oh, I can't drown that out. I can't drown that out. It's just there. It's just there, being annoying as hell.
so it's been a bit up and down for me. Like I said, I've been dealing with that. I've also been dealing with an increase in migraines. I started getting migraines when I hit puberty, ever since I was 13, and I get cluster migraines specifically. They are debilitating. They are absolutely debilitating. It is. I'd describe it as, imagine if half of your brain is on fire, the other half of your brain completely fine. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's going on. Like, it is a-okay. But one half of your brain is on literal fire. And there is this intense pressure behind the corresponding eye, to the point where the eye bulges out of its socket, noticeably. Like if you were to cover up one of your eyes. Like for me personally, when I do that, my eye, so like we've got the socket here, the eye is there. The hand, the eye doesn't touch the hand. To like, if you get what I'm saying, when my eye is bulging, it touches my hand. The eye, like, it physically bulges out of its socket, and it is so absurdly painful. It is the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And it, when I was a kid, I don't think this now, but when I first started, because I had never experienced a migraine before. Like, before puberty, I got headaches. Everyone gets headaches. But I had never experienced a migraine, let alone a cluster migraine. And the first time it happened, and for a while after the fact, I remember I would be in school and I'd be writing and I would have my hand cupping my cheek because my eye was bulging out to such an extent I legitimately believed that I was going to pop out of its socket. And I wanted to just like, okay, when it pops out, it'll land in me hand, rather than just dangling on my cheek. Like, I legitimately believed that for a while. It was only after a couple of years of this happening that I realised, yeah, no, it's going to bulge out, but it's not going to pop out of its socket. And I was getting them like a good 3 to 4 times a week. Not a month, a week. And it was awful. It was awful. They stopped when I turned 20 because I went on birth control. And that kind of leveled out my hormone levels. And that in turn lessened my migraines. I've since come off birth control because I've been on birth control for 10 years and I figured that's probably not quite healthy. So I quit that, which means my hormones are no longer being balanced, which means it's migraine time again. It's migraine time. So yeah, that's been painful. Dealable. I can deal with it. It's just very, very painful. And I've been getting more of them, which it's been disruptive to my schedule and to recording because I can't record. I can, like, if I'm doing a recording and I develop a migraine, generally speaking, I can work with that. I can't start recording with a migraine. I really struggle with that. I really struggle. So I've been doing a lot of bulk recording so that if that happens, like, okay, I can't record today. Well, fortunately, I have 10 episodes of Pillars of Eternity that I need to edit. So we're fine. So I've been trying to compensate for the sudden increase in migraines by doing way more bulk recording than I normally would. Yeah, so I've been, aside from the negative, we'll put that to the side. This year I've been working on my art. I'm trying to improve at doing hair. I struggle with hair. I'm shit at hair. So I've been trying to focus on that. And I've also been baking again. You may have seen. So I always post pictures of my baking experiments on my what is it called? Like my post page? Like I don't know, but like where you can post stuff on your YouTube channel. I always post when I completed something. It's been fun. I loved baking when I was a teenager. I absolutely adored it. And then I stopped. I really don't know why. I have no idea why I stopped baking, but I just did. So yeah, it's been absolutely lovely to get back into that. I'm currently working on some peppermint brownies, and I think I'm going to do them next month. I think they're going to be delicious. I think they're going to be really good. The key is you need to, with brownies, so you've got the, oh god, what is it? The kind of wet mix, and you dump the sugar into that. You need to whisk it. You need to whisk it, and you need to whisk it a lot. Because otherwise, if the wet mix is kind of gritty is not a nice word for brownies. If it's grainy, that's what causes the brownie to be dull. If you want it to have a nice shiny top, you need to whisk it so that the sugar is dissolved in the butter and, you know, all of that gubbins. Like, you need to whisk it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to baking my peppermint brownies. Potentially we may go, by we, I mean me and my parents, we may go away in the latter half of the year, but then again, I think considering what's going on in the world, so my mum wants to go on holiday. She wants another holiday. This time she wants to go to Austria. And I'll go with her. I've never been to Austria before. And personally, I would much rather go to Germany, which is next door to Austria. I want to go to Nuremberg. I hear there is a fabulous Christmas market there. And also, Andreas came from Nuremberg. Andreas Mailer was the character you played in Pentiment, and he came from Nuremberg. And so I just find it sweet, this, like, I'm in Nuremberg. Andreas was in Nuremberg. Oh, hey. Yeah, I would much rather go to Germany, but my mum wants to go to Austria. So we were maybe considering, okay, do we take a family holiday to Austria? Everything that's going on in the world started, you know, it all kicked off. And at that point we thought, oh, maybe we shouldn't be booking flights. However, we may book them for next year. You know, we're going to wait and see what happens. So next year, if the world is a more peaceful place, we may be going to Austria. So that would be fun. That would be lovely. And yeah, that's... on a very personal level, I've been trying to get out into the dating game again. Dating sucks. Dear God. I haven't looked into dating in a while. So I was in a... God, how long was it? Were we together 5 years? I think so. When I started making Let's Plays, I was with someone, and then we got engaged, and then obviously a couple of years ago, we split up, and I was just quite content to be single, and I've kind of hit that point where I'm like, I'd like to be in a relationship again. Like, I fancy it. Like, that'd be nice. I would enjoy that. And because I spent so long not being interested in dating, and then obviously I was with someone, that break from the dating pool, dear God, the dating pool is more like a dating puddle, and it's full of swamp water. Like, it's not good, dear God. I'm looking at this and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to become a nun. I'm gonna have to become a nun and marry Jesus. Like, dear God, this is... It's messy as hell out here. Like, I can't... No, thank you. I would like to find love and a relationship, but, like, I'm not that desperate. No, thank you. The bar may be in hell, but, like... Dear God, like, it's the struggle. My fellow singletons out there, I feel your pain. I feel your pain now. Jesus Christ, like, it's not good. It's not good. But yeah, that's me. That's how my year has been going. I'm hopeful that over the rest of 2026 that my anxiety will improve as it has been, you know, the past 6 months. Like I said, still not great, but a definite improvement. So I'm hopeful that as the year continues, it will continue to improve, and I will start to feel more and more like myself. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of 2026. Not because I'm like, oh, this year has been shit. Like, not like that. I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens, to seeing where I go, where I end up. I'm, like I said, the fact that I am 91 subscribes away from hitting 3,000, like I said, that it blows my mind. It actually blows my mind. I find that crazy. I find it so crazy. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. Again, my apologies that this is so late, but hey ho, like I finally got it done. Compared to the one from January that I never ended up doing, it finally got done. And before the end of June, so I can be happy with that. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoy the week ahead. Bye guys.